Going back to the last session, having met with the demigod Pyronix, agreed to let them have the assassin that was throwing a wrench in her plans to overthrow her father, take him back to the Canis Majoris ship and agree to get him back to the Empire. Upon getting there, they run into what an old friend of Andaris by the name of, get that name again because I forgot, Varys Dalanthan, who has in tow with him the last remaining princess of his old empire, Ren Holimion. Also agree to get her passage back to the Empire, and now we will go back to them on the ship on the first day of travel back.
Still
And their
sad.
new pet, Macaulay Culkin, the Scarlet Macaw. Can't forget about him. Very important.
So I imagine, and Victor's just watching as Eric feeds Macaulay Culkin various kippers and whatnot.
Sure.
Still sad I didn't get to kill anybody.
It's okay, Bound of Blood. We'll get you somebody to kill. We're in the military. I'm sure that won't come back to bite me anytime soon.
You pays your money, you takes your chances.
I just wanted one more head. Just one more. I was hoping it was going to be worth it.
I would say more, but we're out at sea, and last time I did, we got attacked by Hagen, so I'm not going to say anything.
Are you sure you don't want to say anything?
I tempt fate on practically every day. Trust me. When we get hit landfall, I'm not on a ship easily burnable ship. I will be sure to say something to somebody.
It'll be fine. It's okay. It's just you and I. We can talk.
So, question for you, Surveyor. This is the first day, full day of voyage. What armor did you put on today, so I know?
Oh no, I'm gonna keep on full armor, my full armor this time, just in case we get attacked again.
Okay.
I don't trust Hagen.
All right, sounds good. Roll for initiative.
Just waddling around the ship in full plate with a life jacket and floaties on over that.
Well, in my defense, it's not full plate; it's just split. I mean, it'll still drag me to the bottom of the ocean, but let's see.
So you see the first mate, that high elf lady Aurora, come up to you guys and ask, "So, how'd everything go in your trip in the with the king and everything? I see you brought a little pet." As she kind of like gives it a little scratch on the back of the ear.
I just walk away slowly.
Malblood's a little despondent. He didn't get to fight anything.
Hmm.
We didn't get to meet a demigod, though.
Wait,
Yes.
what?
Don't worry.
She takes it to
Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Let's just say things will be less problematic.
Okay, I feel like I should worry about it.
Well, don't. I mean, we do, however, have an extra guest, a prisoner we're transporting back. So good times.
It's not even getting it.
I am aware of that. Yes.
Let's just say that was kind of part of the transaction.
She was definitely in the top 10 fire deities I've ever met. I might even go so far as top 5.
You could say that she was quite hot.
Second, I'm going to give her a check here, and the nat 1. So yeah, she has no idea what you're talking about. What a great start.
Get him out of the way early.
I'm trying to think of something more clever than I would say. I would say she was honestly smoking, but I feel like that's overdone. I feel like it's overdone. I can do better.
Goes to you, Andera. So, the other two people that we brought aboard, the other passengers, how do you know them?
Well, I know Varys from my homeland. As to the young girl with him, since he actually does know she's the princess, would it be a deception roll to play dumb and say he doesn't know anything about her?
Did we verify that the captain and them knew that who she actually was?
I don't know if they knew who she is, just that he like overheard it or sussed it out or whatever. Because I got two names written down for her. It was I forget which was the real one and which was the alias. I got Ren and Tia.
Tia is alias, Ren is real.
Okay. So yeah, I know he knows, but he doesn't know who else knows. So
Okay,
he's
so yeah, you would roll deception on that because I don't think I had anyone. The captain did not knowingly say he knows who she is or not.
all right. Let's see. What is his deception? 2. 16. Yeah, he'd be like, yeah. As to the young girl with him, I don't know where he picked her up.
Maybe a relative or something that you never met before. I don't know.
Yeah, that or just a stray he took in.
Seems like thinks she's better than everyone. Wouldn't mind knocking some sense into her because disrespectful.
We were all that way at that age. Maybe not to
Yeah,
that
but I don't
bad.
think the captain would be none too happy about me doing that to a passenger.
Likely not.
Oh well, see you guys around. I got my duties to attend to, semen to whip into shape and all that, so have a good one.
Steaming.
Just pinching the bridge of his nose.
She glares at you when you say that.
Funny. Ah.
So basically, you got day to do what you want. So, as far as you can tell, Ren and Varys are keeping to their cabin. You're basically staying together in.
Yeah, he would. He took a break from transcribing his old spell book into the new one to go up on deck when he ran into them, so he would probably get back to doing that.
Victor would pull Endar aside and just kind of would probably ask for a bit. So what is with the two people you brought on board? They like no, just between you and me. Do you know them somewhere?
If they, he would glance around, and if they are, below decks at this point and appear to be more or less alone,
You see a couple crew members going about their, looks like their duty. They're not paying super much attention to you.
all right, yeah, he would give him the nod, like the come here, head tilt, and lead him a little more over into the corner, out of earshot of everybody. Be like, yeah, as I said, he is a colleague from my homeland, from the former imperial court, and she, although traveling under an alias, I believe is oh fuck, what was the emperor's name?
Holimion, I think is how it. I got it from the book. It sounded cool, so that's what I think how it's pronounced.
What he said.
Here, I'll put it in the chat room.
Thank you.
King, hold on me. Or hold me on.
King Gesundheit.
King, stand by me. So
Oops. Ignore that semicolon.
Ren
I
ho,
fat finger
Ren ho.
typed.
Oh, Emian.
Oh.
Yes. And her, I believe to be your Emperor Holimion's daughter.
Give me a history check, Surveyor. Or
Sure thing.
Victor, I should say. I don't know why I said your screen name there.
Nice.
21.
Yeah, you have heard that not long ago there was a uprising where presumably the entire royal family was killed for that empire.
Ew.
Including the person that Andaris just said is the daughter in here. Was presumed killed.
Zondaris. I don't ask this of well, I haven't asked this of many. But is the uprising in your homeland the part of the reason why you're here with us?
Wait a minute. Did you say that she was the daughter of my former emperor?
Yes.
Okay, I misunderstood that greatly last time. I thought she was the daughter of, of the emperor for hereabouts.
No, your empress, I should say. Empress's daughter.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, he would probably be have been quite a bit more deferential to her than he was had I understood that. But with that in mind now, yeah, he'd kind of nod glumly, be like, "Yes, it was a bloody coup. I was, well, something I suppose you might say approximating a captain of the Royal Guard, but we were unable to prevent it.
See.
Most of us were executed or chased off afterwards."
Yeah, news from the country has been few and far between, so you don't know what's really happened there since.
So considering that you're not 6 feet under, let's put it that way. I'm assuming you found a way out and took it before things got a little too dicey. Just same as him and her.
Yes, I assumed both of them had died. Varys was the court wizard. Magic in my homeland has a bit more of a tight leash on it than it seems to in yours. So the court wizard would have been a prime target for the insurrectionists.
Vidya kind of thinks for a moment. Then looks back at Andaris. We're not in any danger, are we? No one following, no one tailing. Like nothing we should be necessarily concerned about, at least until we make landfall.
I mean, if anyone boarded after them, I certainly wasn't aware of it.
Yeah, you've noticed over the course. Give me a. Yeah, do an intelligence check. All both of you.
Oh boy. That's a solid 12. Good job there, Victor.
Why am I on my freaking spells list? Intelligence. 23.
You've noticed no one on the boat this time that wasn't as a crew member last time besides you and the Ren and Varys.
No, I haven't. I haven't seen any other passengers board, so it ought just be us, them, and the crew.
All right. So we should be fine. Barring any of the usual nonsense we have to deal with.
Fingers crossed.
So in that
What
case,
I want you to do, Macaulay Culkin, is drop this paint can on their head when we're in battle.
I assume there we go. There's the call. So Andaris, would you prefer to spend some time with your countrymen?
Once we've left port by now, or are they still?
Yeah, this is the first you've slept a night. This is the first day of the voyage.
Okay, it's like
See as far as you can see.
yeah, he didn't want to throw any sus on them or anything by hanging around with them too much while they were still, leaving port on the off chance that anybody else did show up. But now that we're safely at sea, yeah, he might hang out with them a bit more.
Well, you have my leave. I mean, come on. I'm not exactly the greatest of people. I'm not exactly the kindest of people, but even I can have a heart every now and then.
Oh, you give yourself too little credit.
Yeah, you haven't got to know me too well. Don't worry. I'm sure that opinion will change real quick. Just kind of laughs it off. Yeah, come on, get over there. Go say hi. Go catch up.
Yeah, gives him a hearty pat on the shoulder and be like, I've had far worse commanding officers, that's all I'll say.
Gives him a polite nod, like, hopefully I'm doing I think I'm doing a decent job.
Right.
Anywho, so on that note, I have a brother to annoy and a bird to get to know. You have a good day now, Dares.
You as well.
Okay, so Eric or Mountain Blade, you guys wanna have been doing anything in the meantime then?
I am training Barb.
Okay, give me a handle animal check.
Handle that animal. Barb. 15.
Okay, and what were you training him to do exactly?
Drop a bucket on somebody's head.
Okay, so yeah, he seems to be picking up on it. He doesn't seem to want to do it on cue, but seems to be making progress towards that.
Have I not given you enough prep time, Macaulay Culkin?
It's like, who wins in a fight, Batman or Kevin McAllister? How much prep time does Kevin get?
Now I see Kevin McAllister just prepare several booby traps just over the course of a night.
Mountain Blood, anything you want to have been doing in the meantime when they were doing their little chit chat?
Oh, just reflecting. Just reflecting. Think about that demigod.
And the fight that could have been?
Yep. How the rage was slowly building within him, getting ready to take on the big red guy and let the blood spill, but short-lived. Still sad.
Okay, anybody else have anything they want to do then?
Victor was going to come back up and go chat up Mount Blood, and then most likely annoy either Eric or annoy his brother, depending on the time of day.
Okay, so
And
what do you want to
Thunder
chat
is
up with
cracking.
Mountain Blood then? Since he just seems to be reflecting.
Yeah,
You find him kind of
figure-
sitting up on deck, kind of like in a meditative like state or something, whatever.
in the thinker position, just pondering. So
So mountain blood. How you holding up?
I'll position myself right here. Just thinking. Kind of miss the fight. Just
I know it can't always be Gloria's last dance. To be
mhm.
fair, it would have literally been a last stand.
Yeah, it would have been, say, even if it would have led to me not making it out alive, at least I know I would have fought to the very end.
Speaking of which,
So,
I've been meaning to ask something. So Victor would kind of sit down, probably pulls like a spare apple or something, and he would have picked up from below deck from the mess hall. And I would have tossed that another one to a Mound Blood.
I catch it and look at it.
I mean, I don't think any point you say this rage was building on you. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that from you since the entire time we've been together.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it for in case of emergencies, if you know what I mean.
Like, no, don't get
If things get real tough, that's when I'll break into a rage.
well,
Because sometimes it's not even worth getting angry. You know.
you never know when losing your top might cause more trouble.
Yeah. Ever since the accusation of the bar fight situations, like, is it really worth it? What if I end up going into a blackout rage and just don't remember a thing? When I finally come to and everybody that I've been around is dead. Then what?
Yeah, but you can't let it build up inside you either. I mean, eventually it's gonna come out at the worst moment. It's kind of like how rage works. It's kind of like how fury and anger works. You know, gotta let the beast out every now and then and let it off its leash a little bit. You know, kind of reminds me of something Captain used to say. It's like, hey, in between fights when work was low and not much to do. It's like, war is good for profit, but peace is good for profit as well. Just gotta keep in mind, people, whenever you need them, you're around. I wasn't exactly much of a talker, but good old
Eh,
Captain Gron was good. Was good at one thing. He knew how to get people riled up and keep them busy.
mm,
So Victor would take a very hearty chunk out of his apple. How about you and I have get a little entertainment on board? Get some coin and some drink flowing. When night hits, we have a good old set of rounds of arm wrestling. Huh?
Kind of looks at the apple. Looks up at Victor and starts tightening his grip around the apple as you hear the thing just explodes into his hand.
That's the spirit.
Like, looking forward to it.
Besides, I'm pretty sure everyone's stocked up. Got some extra coin on them. We get. I think it'll break. I don't think it'll break the boredom. You had something fun to do.
Mm-hmm. I don't mind a little arm wrestling.
It's like besides, kind of stretches his arm a little bit. Always want to see which one is the stronger. Who's the strong one out of the two of us?
I don't think there's any contest there.
Hey, you never know until you try. So hey, at least this will get something to look forward to tonight. I'll get the word spread around.
Sounds good.
All right, good chat. All right, try not to dwell too much on like what could have been. Look forward to what might happen in the future. Besides, there's always a fight around the corner. Trust me, there's always another fight around the corner.
Yep, especially around us.
Yeah, I'm trying not to tempt fate too much today. Just have a. It's got this feeling, you know.
Mhm. So then I stand up, and then put my other hand on Victor's shoulders, give him a good pat on the back and a smile, and I will go below deck and see if there's a large piece of meat hanging somewhere, just to kind of use it as a punching bag for a little bit.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Womp. Let's see.
Play just enough of Eye of the Tiger that we won't get DMCA'd. Done.
Let's see.
Or yeah, investigation. That'll sound good. Or you can do an intelligence check if you want.
Let's see. Oh, why isn't that working? Oh, there it is. 11 for investigation.
Think that maybe the cook would know something about that.
I'll mosey on down. Let's see.
You see,
There it is.
if you're gonna, yep. You see Simon sitting at one of the tables, just eating over his looks like his lunch for the day, and you see the chef in there, kind of just cooking some stuff back in the kitchen area, which
Hey,
is
chef.
back here, but you can't really see in there.
Yo, chef, you back there?
Yeah, 1 second. What you need?
Got any like big old slabs of meat that they're big enough to hang on a hook for a few jabs?
Are you trying to say you're gonna punch the meat?
I can tenderize it if you want me to.
You know, we did get a couple of wild boars that are hanging back in the storeroom behind the back of the ship.
Perfect.
Wouldn't
What
hurt it a
size?
little bit. Yeah, they're kind of walks out. Let me just grab a. Kind of walks out. Kind of unlocks this door.
Mm-hmm.
That was supposed to be a
Giant
reveal.
black box. Oh god, it's empty.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Now you see, there's some food in here. Yeah, those points to like I'm not gonna because I didn't expect to do this. Oops. On ping. There's a couple like boars hanging there. Yeah, go ahead. You can if you want to get some training in, get some tenderized a bit. They're not going to be fully edible till probably the last day of the voyage, but because I got to hang for a bit. But yeah, punch away.
All right. I think I'm going to enjoy beating my meat.
You hear Simon go, "Why don't you let me do that? Because you have your own stuff to do." You're no fun, Fred.
Just start wailing away.
Okay. Anybody else have anything they want to do today?
I'd be curious if he rolled to attack one of the hanging meats, if he got a nat 20, would it just instantly become fully cooked?
I was imagining he's just gonna punch when it explodes.
Okay, roll to hit an attack with your fist then, Mountain Blood.
Let's go.
Just hear a kitchen timer ding, and it's like suddenly perfectly seared.
All cut, perfectly portioned, and everything.
It's like the Fonz hitting a jukebox.
Oh, 11.
Yeah, you beat that meat with no issues.
I never have issues when I beat the meat. Quack, 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 quack.
So anyone else have anything they want to do today?
Varus would probably find, air quotes, Tia.
Yep, they're hanging around in the cabin you stayed in before.
All right, am I pretty much bunking with them for
Yeah.
the trip?
Yeah, they're kind of staying in that cabin the entire trip.
All right, he would, knock, and once he was let in, he would go over and sit on the edge of the bed with Varys or whatever. Be like, all right, now that we're away from prying eyes and ears, what happened?
It's hard to understand. I don't understand it completely either because I was studying when it happened that day. I know tensions have been building for months, as you know. I don't know why what got the last few months got all the civilians so riled up. You hear Rain interject. I don't know why they didn't. What did we do to deserve all the hate?
I could not say, Your Majesty.
But yeah, I just heard the clamoring coming from outside of my study, and I saw some people chasing Tia here, and I quick grabbed her brought her back into my study and locked the door on them.
Scandalous.
And then they started banging in the door. As you know, my study was, if you didn't know, my study was kind of a separate building inside the library area, so it was its own roof and everything like that. They started collapsing it in on us. When I saw that happening, I quickly dimension doored both of us out of there. So they must have assumed we were dead, and I slowly made my way to the port and got the first ship we could, which ended up at the island here where you met us on. We've been laying low there since. We've been trying to get back to the mainland, to the Empire, to speak with the Emperor himself, but storms and turmoil on the island has made travel difficult, as you can clearly see.
I can only imagine. Gives his, just claps a hand on his shoulder, gives him a good squeeze. Be like, well, it gladdens my heart to see you both made it out. And he's going to turn to Ren and be like, I know this is a gift somewhat below the station of that you're used to receiving, but I'd like you to have it anyway. And he takes off his flower bracelet and offers it to her.
Give me an investigation check on that bracelet.
All right. And forced extortion is freaking plus 19.
That has not aged a day since you got it.
Yeah, he had noticed up to like a few days after he got it. I think I had asked like, "How's that thing holding up?" And you had said it does not appear to be wilting at all.
It seems like it's grown, like the ends have fused together, so you can't even tell like where the old braids, like the snips ended. Like it's grown or something.
So like originally it was just kind of tied together, but now it's like grown back together to be a solid loop.
Yep.
All right, yeah, he'd give that a curious little like, hadn't noticed that before. Just that it was preserved somehow, but he would very carefully, snip it again and hold it out both ends, like see if she offers her wrist.
You
for
said
him
you
to-
tried to snip it?
Yeah,
You couldn't cut through it.
yeah. It's like, well, if you would just take the.
It came off your hand with no issues.
Oh, okay. It's big enough to just slip off over his hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, yeah, he would just hold it out and offer to put it around her hand.
She takes it. Pretty.
As much as I would prefer to see to your care and comfort once we arrive, I am not exactly the master of my own fate at the moment. I have been framed of a grievous crime and press ganged into service with, the gentlemen you met before are now my unit.
Yes, I have heard the army here uses conscription for means to atone for crime, so...
It is preferable to rotting in jail or having a short meeting with the hangman, but until I have
What have you been framed for?
murder.
Wow, that's unfortunate. Out of the frying pan into the fire for you.
Yes. the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh, but some days it seems like you just keep on taking it.
You hear Tia seem to like giggle at that.
So until that situation is resolved, I shall be unable to accompany you unless your travels coincide with wherever I am sent. I will be trusting you to look after her, Varys.
Yes, I will make sure she's safe. I know our next goal is to try to meet with the Emperor, so hopefully he can... I don't know what we'll do with then, just make sure he can keep her safe is the main goal right now.
All right, well, there shouldn't be anyone on board who knows who you are or wishes you harm, so try and relax a bit during the voyage.
That's good to know. This captain of this ship seems interesting personality, but he seems reliable.
Yes, from what I've gathered, he's something of a pompous ass, but he takes his duties very seriously.
Ren goes, we should try to... Shame I can't get him to be part of our army. He would make a good addition.
I suspect he would, but from what little I know of the man, he is quite loyal to the crown.
So, I'm hungry. When do I get some food?
Would you prefer to visit the mess hall, or shall I bring you something to eat here?
Yeah, you can bring it to me. That'd be nice. That way I don't have to go anywhere. The rocking of sailing never... It's something I shouldn't have to deal with.
Are there like portholes anywhere below deck, or do you have to go up up top to see sky. To see sky.
There is a couple portholes in this room, yes.
All right. Well, if you begin to feel queasy, kind of points out the porthole. Try keeping your gaze fixed on a fixed point on the horizon.
I will see what I can do. Now, Chop Chop, go get me my food.
Grimaces, but gets up and heads out to the mess.
Yeah, just to your knowledge, you haven't done any direct interaction with the royal family from your empire before, but you know that all of them tend to be kind of condescending like this.
Yes, it's a complete and utter mystery why why they were overthrown.
They get along well with Marie Antoinette in multiple ways. So anyone else have anything they want to do today?
Eric wants to find every single down pillow on this ship and hoard them.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
give me an intelligence check.
Intelligence check, okay. I'm not bad at this. That's a 3 with a natural 20 on the other side.
The captain might have some down pillows.
Okay, he's going to approach the captain as close as he can get.
Ah, yes, Mr. Eric. Is there something I could help you with today?
Eric's gonna lean in and listen. I've got a plan, but I need as many down pillows as you have.
Plan for what?
Shenanigans.
A plan for me to sleep better with all of your pillows.
Okay, listen. The only down pillows on this ship are probably mine, and I'm not letting you have them.
Eric's gonna whisper in and say what his plan is. I'm gonna whisper you in roll 20, Mr. Timmy G.
Okay.
Says the captain, I'm gonna lick your ear. That's it. Sacrifice your pillows onto me.
Well, if I was gambling, man, I'm pretty sure it's to annoy. I would place bets on annoying Victor in the worst way possible.
Just imagine that.
Just wet Willie the captain until he gives up.
Okay.
Oh boy.
No.
But why though?
'Cause
I
first off,
will
they don't even
pay you
exist.
for replacement pillows. And what if the first person that I did that to was your brother?
Ooh.
As funny as that would be, no.
Come on.
No.
Come on, you know you want to. Come on.
Later, go away.
Okay, you can maybe go ask my quartermaster if he has something that would work for that, but I'm not letting you have my pillows.
Stop trying to tar and feather people.
Let's see.
Just imagine.
Where would I find tar here?
All right, paint and feather people.
Where would I find paint here?
I don't know. You said you were training your bird to drop paint on
It's
people.
not like I don't have an alchemy jug that can make a full pot of honey that I can dump on people.
That will not be the test subject for this.
No, somebody's brother might be.
It's okay. Just piss off the only fire maker.
I will have my vengeance for you, Victor.
It's okay. Just remember, if anything happens to Victor, he can clearly burn down the ship and take all of us with him. So go ahead, throw that magical dart. See what happens.
Skin that
I
smoke. Wave.
appreciate your enthusiasm to mess with people, but not on my watch.
That's fine.
How
I
about
can get
on my
I can get
watch?
feathers somewhere else. Don't worry. I might just pluck them from my bird.
I'll give
2
you a
hours later,
bird.
you see a completely shaven bird.
That cannot fly.
No, I'm not going to say anything if a few seagulls here and there happen to get shot with arrows.
What's
Damn
one or two
birds
of them?
crapping on my ship.
Cramping the style.
All right. Well, I'll figure something out. I just want to be able to do that once.
Hey, Captain, check out this sweet albatross I killed for its feathers.
Bird guts everywhere. Suddenly you get called on your codec. It's like, how could you harm some sweet, innocent creatures? They poop everywhere.
They're called the rats of the sea for a reason.
Take the Alcatraz bird, and then defeather it, and it's like cure wounds. Keep plucking.
That's all I wanted. I just wanted some feathers so that way I can honey and feather people.
Okay, so yeah, you can maybe find someone here in town and back in port.
You'll have
It's
to
just
wait.
that the down feathers are way worse to try and get off because, they're very
They're
small
fuzzy.
follicles and
They're fuzzy.
plentiful. Yep,
Yes.
they're fuzzy.
God.
So there was mention of doing some arm wrestling. Were you ready to do that then?
Yes, Victor would actually probably spend the rest of the day spreading the idea around the crew of arm wrestling and he has a feats of strength, earn money. It's fine. Nothing bad will happen. It's not like cards or dice.
Do you tell that to Simon?
Yes.
Yep, he
No,
gets a
Simon?
lot of people. He says, I like your plan. Let's do it.
Festivus isn't over till you pin your father.
Pretty much.
So, around sunset, you see a little plaque that's now up in the dining hall. Canis Majora's first annual arm wrestling tournament.
Oh joy.
And foosball jamboree.
Don't tell the captain in parentheses below it.
Simon, the more I get to know you, the more I get to like you.
Thank God the captain can't read.
The sign just says illegal gambling ring, has that crossed out, and knitting circle written below that.
So who wants to go first?
Let's see. Well, as co-organizer, I think it's best if I let everybody else go. Let whoever else is interested go first and kind of make a what would you call this? A league, a fantasy league? I don't know.
Fantasy draft.
Yeah, it was the fantasy draft. I guess the fantasy draft would probably be well, it's not quite fantasy.
We're
Well, you know what I'm
drafting
getting
for
at.
players. No, we just need a bracket board.
Pretty much.
So, first match is going to be Simon and regular crewmate 3. Taking all bets.
Number 3.
So Victor, being the sporting fellow, would toss in 15 gold just to in the pot to keep whet people's appetites.
Okay, so pot gets to be about 300 for Simon, 100 for the other guy.
I'll put a few coins in. It's like my bet's on Simon because he actually has a name compared to crew member number 3. I believe he's going to win.
Yeah.
Simon versus the sailor known only as the Brick Shithouse.
So, First few seconds, Simon seems like he's going to be a shoo-in, but at the last second, the guy seems to have like a little burst of strength and pushes him back. But then Simon just goes, yawns and just slams his hand down. So, both, who all put in for this one? Mountain Blood and Surveyor?
Yep.
You both get about 30 gold back each.
Hell yeah.
Because you put in 15. How much you say you put in, Mountain Blood?
I'll just say that I put in 10.
10. So yeah, you get 25 back then. Next up is Sailor A and Sailor D.
Sailor Moon. Oh.
Who's taking bets on who?
Gonna put down 10 gold on Sailor D.
I'll put 10 on. What was it? Sailor
A and Sailor D.
I'll put 10 on the D there.
So 20 on D.
Yep.
Where is this arm wrestling happening at?
Dining hall.
Okay, Eric's a little hungry. He'll come downstairs and see arm wrestling happening.
So Sailor D got completely destroyed.
Oh.
Ah.
Well, hope they survived.
Next up is going to be Mountain Blood versus Sailor C.
I walk up to the table.
More
Still
like
completely covered in blood from beating the meat. So.
But you at least have.
Why you gotta be beating your meat?
more like Sailor D's nuts. Ah! I'll be here all week.
So who's putting money on who?
Victor will put 20 down on Mountain Blood.
Oh, you hush away.
Anybody else putting money down?
Nah.
Okay. Give me a strength check, Mountain Blood.
All right, 1 second here. $25.
This guy's like, I got this guy. Don't worry about it. As his hand just starts going towards putting him down. He starts, uh-oh. Drew another one.
Let's see. I'll hit my actual strength this time. 23.
Yep, his hand's just about to hit the thing. Do another one.
18.
As he seems to get a burst of strength and holds off that last push to get him to win. One more.
18.
But that wasn't enough to get him back up, and you win. Surveyor, you get 40 from that gold back.
Yes. Feeling good today.
Were you taking part in this, Surveyor?
Yes, Victor would.
Or Victor. So yeah, it's going to be you versus Sailor E.
Yeah, I don't see why not. So let's see. Let me just get that note down. So clearly, he's not going to throw in money for himself, because that would be not quite against the rules set up so far.
Yeah, they'll say you don't bet against yourself. Because you can throw a match, but you don't want to bet against yourself either.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of the few rules about it. It's like, don't cheat, don't bet on yourself, don't bet on the opponent that you're playing against, but otherwise everything else is fair game.
Oh wait, we can't cheat. Rub it, just wiping off the grease that I just
So
got my hand.
So anyone throwing in money for Victor or Sailor E?
I'll put 5 towards Simon.
So you're put money on someone that's not even playing right now.
So E. We'll go E.
Ooh, betting against your friend, huh? Okay, give me a strength check,
There, Victor. Sure
Victor, yep.
thing.
Wow, what a great start for Sailor E.
14.
Oh, with his nat 1, basically you almost flip him over the table, but his hand doesn't quite hit the bottom. Roll again.
Ooh, 7. That's not good.
So, that 3 he rolled. So, yep, you handily beat that guy. You lose that money, Mountain Blood.
That's only 5. Oh, I've already made a profit.
So next up, Simon versus Mountain Blood.
Bum, bum, bum.
Who is putting money on whom?
All right. Victor, after hearing all that nonsense from Mountain Blood, it's like, I'm going to put down... He's going to put down 30 for Simon.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
See how
Fair
that
enough.
feels. See?
Okay. Roll strength.
Come on, no whammy. 22.
So, with that
Keep
23
throwing
he got,
saves.
With the what?
he got a 23.
Oh, jeez. Just I thought you said
He starts
23.
pushing you back a bit. What were you saying there, Eric?
Someone keeps rolling saves instead of just strength checks.
Oh, that's...
Oh.
So somebody is cheating.
No.
So yeah,
Just trying to pull myself
roll
from
that
losing.
again.
It's only cheating if you get caught.
Oh, so yeah, he definitely handily gets you this first round. Roll again.
25.
And you're back on even terms, because you didn't get a nat 20 there. Roll again.
13.
And he's putting you back on the losing side here. Roll again.
19.
And you're about to lose.
Oh, God. 13.
And with that, he yells, "Yop!" and slams you down, because you got a nat 20 at the end there.
Oh. Nice job there.
Victor, you gain 60 gold.
Mountain Blood's a barbarian, right?
As is Simon.
You know, if you go into a rage, you have advantage on your strength checks, right?
I was aware of that. I didn't think it would have qualified for this interaction.
It would have.
Eh. I'll save it.
Let's see. I would think strength checks for this would count as an action, aka an attack, even though you're not trying to hurt the person.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to keep that in mind for next time.
It's alright. I'm almost saving it for a thematically appropriate moment. And he's just going to go completely apeshit on us.
So it's going to be Victor versus the whatever sailor that I forgot whose letter they were.
Eric immediately pushes that sailor aside and goes, "Come on, Eric, let's go." Come on,
what's
Victor,
that?
let's go.
Oh, with you and me?
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Alright.
Okay, who's putting money on who?
So the contestants can't put money on themselves, so come on.
10 on Victor.
Simon throws a little on Eric, actually. So, both of you roll strength checks.
Ooh, now I get start.
So, Eric takes the lead in the first one here. It's getting a little push towards him winning.
Come on, fire guy. Let's see what you got.
Roll again.
Got some spirit in ya. And immediate flip around.
So, immediate flip around now. Eric's on the defensive.
Come on, Meow. That can't be all you got. Just gets a mischievous smile.
Oh.
Ew.
Oh no!
Eric's gonna sink his claws into your skin just a little bit as he starts to push you from the other side. Come on, that's the best you got.
So now it's advantage to Eric.
Ooh.
Oh.
No change that time, so basically it stalemates that one. Both fighting pretty hard to keep it up.
Come on, you're gonna let the skinny ranger do this to you? The one that's out there jumping through trees?
Hey, I got nothing against you jumping through trees. Not when I'm out there slapping people away with my axe.
Okay. So back to more, Eric's getting about close to losing now. Roll again.
Wouldn't that put us at even? Or no, hold on.
No.
Because that would put us at even from the natural one, because the 20 was the equal, I would have been at advantage.
Okay, yeah, we're back to even again, I guess I should say.
Okay.
Gotta admit, didn't think you'd put up this much of a fight.
Eric's... Is there a crowd gathering around us for this arm wrestling contest?
Yeah, there's a crowd. They're starting to cheer and stuff like that.
Eric's gonna lean in a little bit and very sneakily whisper something to Eric or to Victor. Hey, let's just keep on doing this. Let's see if we can rile up some cash.
He's going to say, they're just going to give a sly wink. Hey guys, like
Okay, so give me a performance check, both of you, instead then.
Oh no, I'm going to lose! Oh no!
Oh, woe is me.
You say that as you're clearly winning in the fight. Victor was putting up a good act at this point, but now it seems like people are starting to wait, what?
Eric turns to the crowd and winks to him. Oh no, I'm gonna lose so terribly at this.
It's like, oh, don't you try and bait me with that. It's going to yeah, you just put you're just playing to the crowd now, aren't you? Don't worry. It's gonna so at this point he needs to kind of get.
So I'll let you roll another one to see if you can salvage that for performance.
Another performance check?
Yeah.
Eric's gonna look at Victor and be like, yeah, I was pulling your chain the whole time.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're trying to I get it, you're trying to psych me out.
Okay, so how do you want to perform this up then, since you're both past this check this time?
We're gonna like JoJo's pose on this arm wrestling contest, like dead center for like 45 seconds to like a minute. We're gonna like put on like our stressful faces.
Actually,
like,
actually, if you give me a little bit of a leeway, Victor's gonna use thaumaturgy, kind of make the room shake a little.
Do you make the magic words menace, menace, menace start floating through the air?
Pretty much. But yeah, but I also like the idea with thaumaturgy, just make it feel like people feel like just the slightest hint of a rumble, as though the table is about to give way.
So yeah, people throw a few more coins in, pots getting pretty big, stuff like that.
Eric's gonna look at Victor and be like, yeah, there's no way you're ever gonna beat me, and give him a sly wink.
Try, kitty man, and come on, you can give me all you got. You can't beat this, and he's gonna go for he's gonna try and put him almost right there on the very end. So like just before, like one step before he actually loses.
Yeah, Eric's not even gonna try. He's gonna be like, oh no, he's gonna lean in with it.
So would that be strength or performance in this case?
I'll let you choose either one.
I'm gonna go with the strong. I'm gonna go with the stronger of the traits. So, kind of make it look almost like real enough.
Okay, so who do you want to have win this tussle then?
Before we decide a winner, Eric's going to do this.
You son of a bitch.
And whisper into Eric. Very loudly, take all the gold!
You son of a bitch!
Jeez.
I'll say because it's in fog, you will have advantage on that. I'll be nice.
Yeah, pull a heist on the ship you're stuck on for the rest of the journey.
So I was just fine with some good old hard betting. I was gonna wait. I would honestly like to wait for that for like when we're at landfall and get away with it.
Great plan.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do then?
I'm gonna sleight of hand all the coins I can.
Let's see. So I think that. So yeah, as his Victor's going to catch his hand and make sure that wait for the fog cloud to disperse. Just because he knows how much is in the pot. So I guess that would be what, sleight of hand?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, nope.
What exactly were you trying to do, you said?
Oh, I was trying to catch his hand and pin him so he doesn't steal all the money.
Nope. You, can't stop him, and Eric, you get about 150 gold.
Alright. And once he takes as much gold as he can, he's gonna yell, I'm gonna go tell the captain now, bye!
Victor's just he's gonna wait for them to run out and he's gonna tell, so we're all blaming this on Eric, aren't we? Right, crew? Right, everybody? As he tries to hide
Eric's gonna drop the concentration of fog cloud. He's gonna be around his friends. Nah, I'm just joshing now. Let's all split this gold. And he starts passing the sailors their coins back.
Oh, you!
Wow.
What a kidder!
I was about to say, be like, and thus did Wimpy have to roll up a third character after the entire crew murdered Eric.
I'd much rather have jokes than gold any day anyway, so...
Everyone give me a perception check.
Oh boy!
I'm currently on mobile right now outside, so someone had to roll for me.
Everyone, or just everyone present for the
Everyone present for the
okay.
fight, or for the arm wrestling thing.
Yes!
And what were you saying something about the captain, Eric?
Hey, Captain, how's it going?
Well, you didn't see him, but Victor did. You see your brother standing in the back of the mess hall, just looking, tapping his foot, like shaking his head back and forth.
Is he okay? Is it the look of disapproving? How dare you do this on my ship, you my idiot brother, or is it the look of, or is it the cold fury about how dare you disrupt my ship?
A mixture of both.
Oh, fantastic!
To be fair, they are remarkably similar looks.
It's disapproving or full fury, either way.
Now, I don't mind the arm wrestling. No problem with that whatsoever. But the gambling, guys. The gambling. Everybody, give everything back to what you had.
I mean, I just did that. I didn't gamble a single coin, everyone else did, and then I played a jape and gave everyone their money back.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on now, Captain. It's just a little harmless fun. Nobody got hurt. No, everyone realized what they got up to. No hard feelings.
Nobody got hurt. Sailor E, my arm is broken. Nobody important got hurt.
Besides, someone had to bring up the monotony of ship travel, of sailing across seas. Like nothing really interesting's been going on. Gotta have some spice, some certain je ne sais quoi. Come on.
Eric's gonna start playing music as this is being explained. Do 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 do.
So yeah, he's going to try and convince his brother, like, to just let it pass this one time. It's not like we're gonna be here forever.
Give me a
Hey,
persuasion check.
Hey, you keep your je ne sais quoi in your pants.
That is a 13.
Well, I suppose it's been tough. I'll let it slide this time. This time, as he sternly looks at Simon.
Hey, my eyes are over here. My eyes are over here, Captain. Actually, since you're here, and while we have, while we have everyone gathered, how about a nice sparring match between you and me? For morale.
He cricks his neck. Puts his. There is no betting on this.
Yes, no betting.
So, roll strength check.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Strength check, ahoy! That's another 13.
So he starts pushing you back a little bit. Is this all my brother can do?
Oh, so we're relying on that now, are we?
I mean, he was losing to me, and he kind of shows his scrawny arms. Eric does.
So, yep, roll again.
Right, going to roll again. 25.
Those are saves.
Oh, whoop, that was a save. Whoopsies, wrong one. 18. Well,
to be honest, that net one he rolled wouldn't have really mattered, but I wanted to make sure you're doing the right thing.
That's fair.
So yeah, you get a big push on him. He starts going back, like he thought he was doing good. It's like his cockiness got the best of it and it let him go on the losing streak there. Roll again.
Actually, I want to do this time. I want to do a feint because I want to I want to make him feel as though it's that he's got the upper hand for as long as possible. Let's see. That would be deception, would it not?
Yes.
Ooh, not good.
So what exactly were you trying to do here? So I can get.
I was trying to set them make feel like, oh, I'm not going to throw as much weight behind. Let him inch a little bit back, and feel like, no, wait, no, I got this. I think Vader might have underplayed exactly how strong his brother is. If you want to, I can take disadvantage for my next roll.
Yep, we'll count it as that. So disadvantage on this next check.
Okay, don't fail. 9.
So yeah, basically he pushes you back to you're about to lose. So don't get cocky. Gonna be the end of you. Roll again.
12.
So you're back at even terms now.
Well, if that's how you... I didn't think, I never thought of you as someone so snarky, so quick with the pins and needles. But you're right. I should take this seriously. And he's going to try and go, he's going to go for the extra effort.
Mom doesn't love you.
It's like, no, that's to say that it's like, Victor's going to use athletics, use the and push himself to beat his brother.
Okay.
And nothing. And that doesn't even go fat. Nothing. That's a good old 10 across the board.
Okay, so yeah, just roll this next strength one as normal.
15.
Yeah, he rolled a 1, didn't matter. As you slam his hand down onto the table.
And Victor just pulls his arms behind the back of his head and just like, see, I always knew Mom loved me best.
Well, I am retiring to my quarters for the night. Behave, men, or you will pay for it tomorrow. As he walks out.
You said no gambling. That includes for your parents' love.
Oh please, we've been gambling with that since the day we were both born. But hey, uh, you know, it's like you should definitely respect your captain. And he's just gonna sneak behind his back. But at least we know who's better. Who's the better one too? So I've had a good night. I think I've got all my enjoyment out.
You see Simon, he looks shocked. He's like, wow, I've never seen the captain lose at anything. That's a new one.
Neither have I. This has been a good night. Hey, hey, next time we get in the port, I'm gonna get everyone a drink. And just kind of winks at Simon. It's like remind me when we get in. I'm gonna make sure the good stuff is served.
I'm holding you to that.
It's like, I'm sure you are. Gentlemen, and Victor just kind of bows out, like literally bows, like you all have an excellent night, and goes back to his quarters.
Anyone else have any plans for tonight?
I have to say strides back to his quarters.
I would say that when he gets to the end of, copying all his old spells into his book, he is going to take a crack at transcribing that blur scroll.
Give me an Arcana check.
All right. Plus 8. Are you fucking kidding me?
What'd you get?
I missed it by 1.
What'd you get? I didn't hear you.
I missed it by 1. I got a fucking 11. I rolled a 3.
Yeah, nothing. You can't seem to get it to go right, so.
Well, that was... What the hell was that? 150 gold or whatever was on that scroll well spent.
Sorry, I was having technical difficulties. So.
No problem. I'm trying to think of a witty pun to follow it up, but nothing's coming.
Just keep scrolling.
Anyone else have any plans for tonight?
Nope. Eric's just gonna go to sleep and be nice and happy that he was able to pull off at least one hijinks.
So I'm just gonna say, so we can get to the next part, the rest of the voyage goes without a hitch. Nothing really seems to happen, and you arrive back in the port town of Acrux.
Back on land.
Actually, quick question: do we all get to sleep in the same bunk as Enderas and our additional crewmates, or?
Yes, you were all in the same bunk because there was 6 beds in there.
Get cuddly.
All right, but yeah, Victor doesn't pull anything snarky yet or smarty.
Sleep with one eye open.
Of course. Why would you not?
So, Mercurius goes up to you guys once you make it to the port. So, we need to arrange transport of our prisoner back to the capital. We need to get that set up, so I'd say you guys should spend one more night at the inn in town. You should still have rooms available for you there while we get that set up. I will have probably Simon contact you when we're ready to go.
Victor was going to say something at the moment of our prisoner, but to be fair, it's like it isn't really. That's all right. That's fair. I don't want to haul this man by myself across back to the capital. So just the sudden flare of agitation just kind of goes away. Like, nah, this has really been that bad of a trip. It's not really.
Yeah, we want to make sure he's transported in a proper cart to make sure he can't break out of it or anything like that.
That's fair.
I know we have him pretty sedated still, but better
Yeah,
safe than
probably.
sorry.
Yeah.
He might still have friends around.
Victor would agree to that. He would notice that he would know that he is a sly weasel with teleportation magics of some sort. But Joel, no brother, just as long as credit is given. Specifically me and my men are the one who captured him.
Yes,
Then-
that was our agreement. I need other business I have to attend to. My ship needs restocking in certain supplies. As you see him eye the sea with rage in his eyes.
Right.
Great. I'd like to insight that.
Go ahead.
A doubloon to the man who spies the white whale.
Yeah, he's pissed at those Sahagins for breaking and taking all his wine.
I saw
It's okay. At least the bright side, he didn't take all your wine. And he just gives a little smile. Because he knows probably what was left. Well, it's been good seeing you, brother. Don't be a stranger now. Tell mom and dad I said hi. Hope they're doing okay.
All things considered, they're doing probably as best as they can.
Well, I'm sure news hearing that I'm all right. Well, I'm doing fine and dandy. Will help that even further. So, and he gives him a big hearty slap on the back. It's like, you have a good time. You have a good day now.
Your hand hits pure metal when you do that, by the way.
Clang.
Because he does have a full breastplate on.
Well, worth a shot. So, by the way, I'm assuming as soon as you walk off the ship, his brother's going to shoot him a middle finger, which, if he catches that, he will shoot him right back with a smile.
Shoot him with the back end of the
Like,
axe.
it's literally that scene from when Trunks and Vegeta just kind of hissing at each other one last time.
Basically, as soon as you're off the ship, he just starts barking orders at his crewmates, saying, "All right, get the cargo unloaded. Just because we're in port, it's not time to take a rest. Back to work."
There absolutely will wait until, of course, be waiting around until they get shore leave to follow through, because he followed through on that promise.
So, Andarius, you see your old compatriot Varys and still in the disguise of Tia come up. So, you said you had room. I heard him mention you had rooms at the inn. You mind if we bunk with you for one more night here before we make our plans to get to the capital?
In fact, I insist upon it.
Much appreciated. You seem to know where it is. If you don't mind leading the way.
Of course. And I don't know if Ferris has... He probably would have been too polite to bring up the subject of money, but how does Varys look these days? Does he look, kind of, or his clothes kind of threadbare? Does he look like he's does he look like he's short on funds?
No, he doesn't.
Okay, well,
It's just basically this is to help him keep a more low profile.
okay, he might still offer to pay for their room.
Yeah,
regardless.
if the room's basically on your military budget, so it's technically a free room. So
Oh, okay.
Yay! We'll spend taxpayers' money.
Damn right.
So you guys all head back to the Let me make sure I have the city name right again. The Southern Cross bar that's at Bar in the tavern, and you see the owner that you saw before when you stayed there. Ronnie, welcome you guys back. Made it back from your trip. How was the voyage?
Eventful, but otherwise nothing we couldn't handle.
I I assume my son fed you well?
You mean the chef?
Simon?
No.
No.
The chef on the ship is his son.
Oh, the chef on the ship.
Oh, he done good.
I enjoyed his soup. The soup and the meal for you guys. I know you particularly think about the soup that's supposed to help with the
Seasickness, yes.
Yeah. Eh.
I just go up to him and be like, yeah, he let me beat his meat.
What?
It's like Mountain Blood. We're in public.
What? He had more in the back. Now it's all tender.
I'm sure there's a story to that, but I honestly don't want to know.
Here, let me show you.
I do not want to know what you got up to in the name of Mountain Blood.
So,
oh, here's still a spot.
So Victor, moving away from that conversation as quickly as possible. Well, that particular turn of conversation. Now, so how's everything been on the mainland? How's the capital? How's the capital been? Nothing's on fire. Nothing's attacked.
Uneventful since you left, as far as I've heard. Just heard some weird things about some town off in the east of here where a bunch of people disappeared or something. We don't know. Some drow and pirate minotaur did something with it. I don't know.
Do you think it? Nah, it couldn't be.
You hear a plaintive moo on the wind.
Did anybody smell smoke? Does anyone smell smoke? Anywho.
Don't mind me. Just building.
Anyways, he hands you here's the keys to your guys' rooms.
I'm sure they're the same fine state that we left them in, and last time we were here.
Yeah, may have had other people stay in them over the course of the time, but they're pretty much the same as before. Yeah.
By the way, you might get some like this. I'm assuming this is a bar as well as an inn, right?
Yes.
It's like you may be getting some visitors soon. I left a message on the ship saying that for some sailors to drop by and have a good time. It's you can put it on whatever drinks they have on a tab for me.
He lets out a big, hearty, guttural laugh. Oh boy, I feel sorry for your wallet.
Normally I'd be upset, but I've had and he smiles a big, toothy, huge grin. I've had an excellent turn of events.
Well, I'll be sure to notate that now I'm pretty sure this will have to be on your personal tab, not the military's.
No, I fully understand. Trust me, it was well worth the cost.
Putting military card back in the pocket.
Very well. Hey, if you want to pay me some up front, I'd say it'll probably be at least 5 gold.
I think we can do better than that. He gives them 20 gold pieces.
Fair enough. I'll let this ride for when they show up. If it's more, I'll let you know.
I'm sure you will. So, it's like he makes sure the keys get everyone for their rooms, and he's going to go up and pretty much just kind of relax. Gotta think about this. All in all, this was a good trip. I'm glad we got vacation off.
So who is going
vacation?
to
What
room
vacation?
with who for the night?
Let's see.
Well, I'm sure and Darius will probably be rooming with our fellow guests.
It's even if it's 2 bunks or 2 beds to a room, he might crash on the floor in there to keep an eye on them.
Literally.
Yeah, there's one with 3 beds and one with 2. And Tia insists to take the one with 3.
Of course.
Of course.
Spoiled child.
Small child needs her rest.
Yes, she's a growing girl.
I guess that would mean everybody else is rooming in the other room. Peter we'll make sure to get there and claim the bed before Eric does. Well, at least one of the beds.
Oh,
Yes, Doc agrees.
Barf? Borf?
Okay, so over the course of the night, Andarius, you hear a knock on your door.
Well, when they got to the room, the first thing he would have done, I'm going to point out, just
Okay.
because it has become habit for him at this point, is check under all the beds and all the pillows for murder weapons.
Hey, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Not doing that
One.
again.
Fool me 7 or more times, shame on me. Not one.
You don't find anything.
Great.
Never mind.
This pillow seems suspicious. Oh, it's full of feathers.
What is this? This could strangle somebody. It's just the bed sheets. Calm down.
Okay, but you hear a knock on your door.
He goes to open it a crack and peek out with one hand on his sword.
There's no one there.
Was everybody asleep right now?
I would say so, but at this time of night, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pokes his head out further. Quick look down the hall one direction, then the other.
Give me a perception check.
All right, D20. I don't like you and you don't like me, but we're in this together. Purse. 13.
There is a note on the floor that was shoved under your door.
He will snatch that up. Is it just a black handprint that says "we know" underneath it?
So you read it?
The
Yes.
triangle.
Basically, it just says, meet me at the sewer. The entrance, meet me in the sewer. The entrance is by the blacksmith area. Z.
Z.
Zorro.
Bring your friends.
Who the hell does he know with a Z?
I think I do. But I have to wait till Victor gets in the scene.
Have I been misspelling Xanatha this whole time?
How have you been spelling it?
With an X.
It's with a Z.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been trying to see. That's why I assumed.
Okay. Going to crumple that paper angrily and rouse Varys.
What's going on?
Puts a finger to his lips so he doesn't make too much noise as he's waking up, and doesn't wake Ren. He's like, I have some unsavory business to which I must attend. Keep an eye on Her Majesty, and if I am not back by the morning, flee.
Yes, I understand. Basically, you see him grab his spell book and cast a couple spells. Basically, an alarm and like another stationary kind of like eye that's doing something.
All right. Good luck. And he's going to go wake everybody else.
Just a second here, let me just double check something. Get this right. Trying to remember what I mean, Basically says, may our Arcana guide you.
And whatever the appropriate response is, he would give.
Basically that's just the god of magic. That's the main deity back from your country. So
May the Schwartz be with you too.
yeah. So you go to the other room. Mountain Blood, probably knowing him, he's probably sleeping naked and snoring louder than a wildebeest.
Victor would probably have a set of he would have something wrapped around his eyes so he didn't have to wake up and see Mountain Blood.
Eric has every single down pillow from the town underneath him.
See this giant mound wood.
And yet he can still feel the pee underneath all of them. But
Well, I had to mark my territory. Oh wait, you mean the vegetable?
yes, the legume, you fucking nerd.
It's still there.
But he would stand against the far wall and nudge Mountain Blood awake with a mage hand to his shoulder from a safe distance, just in case he wakes up swinging.
What?
Mountain Blood,
Huh.
there's murder to do.
Okay.
Good man. wakes up, Victor.
5 minutes. Rushing off and nothing bad's happening.
There's blood to be shed.
Yes, holds up the note for Victor.
This now crumpled up note.
Does he see the Z and the general idea of the note?
Yes, he would have smoothed it out enough that it's legible.
I have this, a sheet of paper.
Is she back? It's like, is she back in town?
She claims to be. There was a knock on my door and this.
Well, duty calls. And he swings over the side of the bed. It's like, all right, give me a minute. I need to let me get my gear.
Mm-hmm.
I can summon my axe. I can't summon my armor on. Yet.
Grabs a pillow, whaps it on top of Eric's head.
He's dead.
He does not rouse from the sounds of it.
He is unfazed.
He's currently having a dream. He's having a dream about a certain ball being thrown about.
It's like he's laying there on top of his giant mound of pillows. His one leg just keeps twitching. It's like, he's chasing cars.
What the car?
He's chasing carts around.
There you go.
So you guys gonna head out then?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So as soon as Bitter gets his full armor on and gear, he's gonna head out.
I enter the hallway, realizing I was so excited I forgot to put on pants, so then I go back in and put... Okay, now I'm ready.
Well, 2 characters of dark vision just stand outside like, how long are these things gonna be? Actually, better question. He stands away from the door so he doesn't run into him.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Hey, go down. Once you make it downstairs, you see the owner of the bar. What was his name again?
That one.
I have it right.
Thornton.
Thornton here, the who?
Milton.
Milton's.
Why can't I find it in my notes now?
Let's see.
Oh,
I
God,
see some of my
lost his
notes.
name.
There's
Oh,
friend.
Ronnie, basically cleaning up the bar after the day. Oh, where are you guys off to this time of night?
Murder. I mean,
No. Vader's got this. He's going to lay down five gold pieces. Don't worry about it.
Oh, no, yeah, that's right. They were at the blacksmith last time they were here, so Andaris would know where that is. He wouldn't have to ask for directions.
Yeah. Fair enough. So, yeah, just your Mercurius came by. I was wondering. He's says Simon went off somewhere after he got some notes. Hasn't seen him for a while. So, as long as you could just keep an eye out for him, if you let him know, it'd probably be good.
We shall.
It's like, thanks for the tip. And he just gives him a slide salute. Kind of slide salute, kind of like with double fingers. Like, we'll keep that in mind.
Well, wherever you're going, stay safe.
Yep. It's the kind of guy that gives the bartender 20 gold for keeping the ice cold.
But to be fair, he's gotten like what 35 gold out of me right now. I'm saving the rest for when the sailors inevitably wreck the place from drunken antics.
So yeah, since you know where the bar is, or the blacksmith is, you work your way over there, and you see a sewer grate that's been opened already.
Oh boy. Sounds like Simon got here ahead of us.
Yeah. I wonder if this is the place.
So Victor's gonna go first because he's the one wearing the heaviest armor. He knows better. So how much do we remember about Zendar? I'm butchering your name.
Xanatha?
Yeah, there we go.
You know, she is a rogue, and she used to be part of a group with Simon when she was younger.
Also, she apparently joined up with the Thieves Guild. So he makes sure the bag of holding is extra tight around his waist, around wherever he stores it at. And basically, as his compatriots climb down, he's just going to point out, let's just be prepared for anything. I don't know if it's going to be a talk, or more likely we might be in a scrap. I'm expecting scrap.
Likewise.
And I'll be checking the great sword of warning just in case there's evil afoot. So.
Okay, so yep, you're in the sewer. Basically, it's a sewer. There's it's more of a drainage sewer since you see this like filthy, kind of murky water, but it's not a sewage sewer. So
not as smelly as smelly as I would expect.
So there ain't no stank down here.
Well, some stank. It's mildewy stone, but we're not wading through a gas.
Yeah, this is a city on a port city on a town that's frequently lived by storms, so it needs a decent sewer system for adequate drainage.
So just sit there. Don't go bathing in the water. It might be stagnant. Got it. Well, sorry, waiting, I should say. So, who wants to take the lead?
I will.
So Victor would gesture like two people stay on the right, like Victor and Eros stay on the left, and we'll so we don't get flanked.
So basically, you come across a T junction.
Conjunction.
I'm sure we'll have to move. This thing is sure we have to move. Eric's.
Is Wimpy not here right now?
I think he's still here. Let me check.
Oh god.
There. Sorry. Okay. Perfect game over now. Sorry.
Okay. All you missed was you got hit in the face with a pillow and woken up to go sewer diving.
That sounds like an Eric date hit to him, so he's actually on this side.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. So we don't get flanked. No one likes getting flanked. They didn't flunk flank. I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, the water trough does look like it's only about a couple feet deep, so it is easily transversible. So,
Okay.
which way you want to go?
Let's see. What did the note say other than me and sewers?
That's all it said was meet me in the sewers.
Yep, that's all it says.
Give me a perception check.
Well, good adventurers go left.
Perception. That's 21.
Perception.
14.
18.
You all hear what sounds like voices coming from this side.
You will.
Can't make them out, but it's like echoing off walls and distorting them beyond what you can make them out.
Alright, he is going to get a brief little running start and hop over the water to this side and then start heading this way.
Okay, I'll reveal that area quick. There's a nice little bridge there, but you come across a gate. Right here.
Damn it. My only weakness.
Does it look like it's operated by mechanism, or is there an actual lock slash,
It
knob
looks like it's
kind of thing?
operated by some kind of mechanism.
Oh boy, it's like, do we get to find the?
If you want to give me an investigation check, you can look further.
Sure.
Sure. Well, while they're doing that, they're just going to just quickly climb down and over into the adjoining section here.
Investigation 16.
16, you see, Mountain Blood definitely finds it. He sees like a hole that's got like that you put something into it that's like a square hole that you can put into like a crank or something.
I found a hole.
It looks like it needs like a crank.
Hole. Good for me.
Okay, what kind of hole is it? Like a keyhole?
Square. It looks square. Maybe something for a wheel or a lever of some kind. Is there something on the floor?
Oh boy, I love fetch quests and puzzle quests. It's amazing. So I'm gonna assume something. They're just gonna, other being a snarky ass, is gonna assume whatever they need is back in this direction.
Yeah, from here you can hear those voices coming from down here. They're a little more louder, like they're getting closer. Sounds just like two different distinct voices you can hear talking.
Do I recognize Simon as one of them?
Too hard to tell at this point.
Does the gate run floor to ceiling?
Floor to ceiling.
Okay.
Long way it is. So we're gonna go back the opposite direction so you can find. This is a wall here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a wall.
So we're just gonna try and see if you can find a square base crank or some sort of key.
Damnation. Yep. Time to backtrack.
See another T junction coming up here.
Oh, there's Dinner Bridge. Hate to say this, but hey, gang, you want to split up and look for clues?
No.
Zoinks.
Yeah, what am I thinking? That's a terrible idea.
With your Fred ass.
Hey, I do not have an ascot, okay?
Give me a perception check there, Andaris.
Ha-chicka-shamana.
Let's rub.
Plus 12.
You see something. Oops, not let me go to Mark and Nut. Laying on that grate there. But you can't quite make out what it is.
What are these running across here?
Steel
These,
bars. They look like it's basically to keep stuff from going into that area, or it looks like a drain into a further, deeper sewer.
Are those also floor to ceiling?
Floor to ceiling. They don't look like they move at all.
Hmm.
All right. Well, he's going to mage hand whatever's laying on that grate. See if he's able to pick it up.
Okay. Yeah, picks up. Once you get it close to you, it's a sword.
Hmm.
It is a black longsword. It's got some language written on it you can't quite read on like the blade itself. The guard seemed to be made out of like thorns, like a thorn-like guard, with a diamond in the pommel.
I would like to make an Arcana check to see if I can make out what this is, or at least have an idea.
Yeah, he will hand it off to Victor. He has comprehend languages and identify, but he doesn't really think they have the time right now for a ritual cast on either of those, so he's going to worry about it later.
Yep, is it like because my next point was like, if you can't identify it, goes right in the bag.
What languages do you know?
For me, hang on.
Victor knows Common and Infernal.
I've got Elvish, Draconic, and Sylvan.
Well, I got good news for you, Surveyor, Victor. You can read what it says on there.
Oh boy, I hope. What does it say?
It says Chaos's member.
I've seen that hentai.
Fantastic. I'm sure this is a very powerful sword or something very, very cursed. So Arcana check to tell if to get an inkling of whether is this cursed or is this just magically powerful.
My advice would be put it in the bag, mess with it later.
That's fair. We do have limited time. So
Yeah, you can do a quick Arcana check to see that though.
Yeah. 9.
Yeah, this sword is very magical. What it entails, you do not know.
Alright, in the bag he goes.
One more thing, Andaris, give me another intelligence check here when you saw that sword up close.
All right. 17.
It looks like a longsword version of the dagger Xanatha has. But you remember her pommel being a ruby.
Yeah, he would pull out his spell book real quick and leaf through the back. And the sketch he did of the dagger to try and take to the library to see if anybody could identify it. He would fish that out and show it to Victor. Be like, look familiar?
It does actually. What exactly is Victor looking at? Like we'll be able to piece together what exactly what this sword entails. Other than the fact that they look like they're the same, essentially the same make.
Yeah, basically that's all you can tell from the gist of it. It looks like it's the same style sword, just a dagger version of it.
Let's see. Actually, what did that dagger do last we checked? I remember we did see some of its effects. I think.
You just saw her use it. Never saw her actually land any attacks with it. So.
Oh, Roy, I forgot we saw that was not to be messed with.
Yeah, she punked out of there.
Good to note. So yeah, sword goes in the bag. Well, that doesn't bode well, but at the same time, we got something to work with. Anyway, onwards and over. Once more to the breach, yada yada.
Up. his jumpy ass.
I'll
They're
reveal
just gonna
more
take
here.
us.
That I hate when I click reveal and it goes to hide.
Wouldn't it be
Actually-
great if Roll20 had a multi-tool?
Actually, since he hopped to here first, what is this?
Just
Is
a
that
pillar.
like
Just a pillar.
Okay. Nothing of note.
Probably some big heavy building on top of this, so it needed a support pillar here.
Yeah, now let's rob that bank.
See, if I had something special, I would leave that as at least for insurance here, but I do not, so I'm just gonna move on.
Give me a perception check, Anderis.
Perception modified 20.
You hear squeaking, like a bunch of rats. One seems louder than the other ones, though.
He will hug the wall here and try and peek around the corner just stealthily.
You just jump in the water there, Mountain Blood?
Yep, I don't care.
Okay.
Splish, splish.
You now have Zika virus. Congratulations.
You are charged by a swarm of rats. Everyone roll initiative.
All right, let's go.
God damn it, Mountain Blood.
So,
The second I gotta clear the old one.
All right.
So now let's click my token. Do this properly.
Let me get the music up.
Let me try that again.
I'm just gonna point out, hey, Andaris, what do you see? Your elven eyes.
I see. God damn it, Mountain Blood.
Is my parrot trained enough to help in combat or no?
Not at this point.
Okay, fair enough.
Ooh. Why doesn't that want to work?
But I'm gonna give this as an its surprise round, as this one swarms up on Mountain Blood that now occupies the same space as him, because they can do that.
They're small enough. Let's go.
And is going to make a bites attack
You
against
post
you.
The initiative list on us.
What?
The
Yeah,
other
it
initiative list
disappeared.
is gone. Sorry.
There
Huh,
it
don't
is.
know why that happened.
Why didn't I pop in? My initiative's just not working.
Click on your and roll it again.
I wanted to send the result to the.
Yeah, click on your token.
Okay.
And then roll it again. There we go. Switch that back to your first.
Wait. Yeah.
I hit the X on the wrong thing again there. That was my fault. That was my fault.
All right.
But yeah, they're going to make a bite attack against you.
I got it.
And that's going to be 20 to your AC.
Okay, that hits.
And that's going to be 5 piercing damage.
Alright.
So that's top of the round. We're up to Eric then.
Alright, where the fuck is the enemy?
Right
It's
underneath
on.
you,
It's literally on swarming around Mountain Blood's feet.
since they're small.
Swarming around Mountain Blood's feet. Again, Eric's gonna look at Mountain Blood and be like, sorry, dude. as he's going to cast a spell.
Huh?
Hail of Thorns at the enemy rats when he shoots his arrow in that direction. So shoot at the mice. That's a 15 to hit the mice.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then that will do that 10 piercing to the rats, and then they have to make the dexterity saving throw along with anyone 5 feet in range of that arrow.
And what happens on a fail?
They take the damage. If they save, they take half as much, so they take 1 point because it's just 1 point. That includes my ally, so.
Okay. I'll do my dex save. 16.
So that's just half of 1 is 1, so you take 1 point of damage.
Ow! Oh god, my toe.
It's just in case these things are hard to hit.
Alright.
And then I actually move kind of this way. And
So how much damage does Hail of Thorns do then?
It does 1 piercing because I rolled it when I casted it.
Ah, okay.
It's a bonus action because I have to cast it first and then shoot my arrow.
I just gotta move you quick to adjust this thing's HP. Anything else you can do then?
No, that'll be it.
And Darius, you are up.
Alright. Let me check something. Part of... okay, creature.
Sorry, wrong button.
Creature of your choice.
Hey,
Alright, he is just going to step up, and he figures it's just a couple of rats. He doesn't need to bother popping a blade song for this. He's just gonna take a swipe at the rat, nipping at Mountain Bloodseals with a green flame blade. So will be a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, and it will be a, let's see, this and where are my d8s? All right, and that will be for, what is his freaking Daxmon 3? That'll be 8/6 fire damage.
And let me check something here.
roasted rat meat.
So you said, what was it? 8 slashing, 6 fire?
Yes.
Okay. Good amount of the rats seem to just be scared off or dead from that attack. Anything else you can do?
Nope, because unlike the rest of you fucks, I don't get my second attack until level 6.
Victor, you're up.
Quick question. Can I go through allies' spaces?
Yes, you just can't end in the same space as them.
Alright. So Victor's going to walk up, pass behind... Well, kind of... Not to my walk, what's a bubble walk? A jog up, there we go. He's going to jog up, pass behind, and there is like... Oh, jeez, come on. It's just rats, people. Well, it's not like they're like the ROUS, but those don't exist.
goodness.
So he's going to,
But those don't exist, he says, not looking behind him.
pretty much. And he's going to swipe at his axe at the rats.
Okay.
So, first attack.
That'll hit.
Followed by the damage. 13 slashing.
Okay.
And second attack. Because I do have extra attack and I'm going to use it.
Yeah, laugh it up, funny boy.
That'll hit.
12 slashing. Richard will be taking out to try and not hit Mount Blood.
Yeah, I should say those should have been rolled with disadvantage because you're attacking into the same space as Mountain Blood, but they would have hit regardless, so.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I'll note that for going forward.
Swarm of rats! They continue to gnaw at your ankles, Mountain Blood. But they can't seem to get through your boots this time. You're up, Mountain Blood.
Alright.
Give him the old stompy.
Now, if I just wanted to attempt to stomp on him, what would I roll? Just a regular...
Regular attack.
Mhm.
But it would only be a D4 for your damage roll.
Alright. So, 17.
That'll hit.
And then I'll just do a D4.
D4 plus your strength modifier.
Okay. We'll do... Just gonna hit it and compare my notes here. So 4 plus... Cat, no. 4 plus 5, so that'll be 9.
So basically, you just jump on, and basically each of your feet land on two different rats as their guts and viscera spews everywhere. It seems to disperse all the other rats.
I didn't realize it was rat stomping day.
That was fun.
Anything else you can do?
How many rats are left?
They disperse. They're gone.
Okay. So, and I think go head towards that that room that appears to have another big one in there.
I was gonna say I technically didn't mean to reveal that area, so you can't see in there yet.
I'm heading towards that room that has whatever it has there.
But should be like that.
Heading towards that mysterious room that probably doesn't contain a rat.
Oh look, there's a rat in there.
Gasp!
Got
The gasp.
As a rat of unusual size jumps out of there and takes a bite at Mountain Blood. And that is going to be a 20 to your AC.
Okay.
And that just flies at his face like, huh. Look at that, rat of unusual size.
Oof, that's some max damage, so 6 damage.
Six?
As he bites you in the face.
Ah, my beautiful face.
But that will end his turn. Eric, you are up.
I'm gonna drop concentration on Hailthorn since the big rat pack is dead, and then I am going to redraw my arrows. 1 second, and shoot. It's 24.
That will hit.
Okay. That's 12 points of piercing damage. And then he's gonna go ahead and just pull out another arrow. Cause
Gonna save you some time. The rat falls over dead from that attack.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
A winner is us.
Do. Yeah, it's just like the start of a very bad adventure story.
As you hear yelling further down from the sewer, "My babies, now!" is where we're going to end the session for the night.
No. Oh, no.
God damn it, the sewer king.